Welcome to this channel IBMi classes. In this video session, we'll discuss that how we can update a record in any table or file using RunSQL in CL. So let's come to the program that I created. Just RunSQL UPDT. So these are basically few variables which are declared to prepare a dynamic string. So before going into dynamic SQL creation, first discuss the hard-coded strings or SQL statements. So here I use an SQL statement to execute the update statement. Update file 1 set field 2 as changed to 1 where field 1 equals to 1 with commit option is turned on because file 1 is not generated here. Now you can see that what file 1 is having this file is having two fields, field 1 and field 2 of decimal and character data type. Let's see data in this file. So this contains 5 records, field 1 1 2 3, and these are the names. So we'll be updating the records in table. Update file 1 set field 1 equals to 11 where field 2 is equals to change 1 because we have already changed the field 2 here, so we are updating now field 1 based on the field 2 with commit option is star none set here. It should be star none. If you are not setting this, you will be getting errors like your file is not journal to journal star n, or if your file is journal then you will not getting this error. You won't need to use this commit star none option. And these two queries are just written here to show the syntax of character and decimal data types in where clause and in set clause here. Now we'll be preparing the dynamic string or dynamic SQL statement. So I just evaluated value 2 here in field 1, which is then converting into the character from decimal like this. Next line. Now field 2 has changed to, so I'm updating the value of field 2 as changed to based on field 1 value, that is 2. So update, then star BCAT LIBNAME. So BCAT is basically does it concatenates update and this string and places a space before in between them. So update, then space, then library name, then TCAT. What it does actually, it concatenates these two strings, this and this one. So it will concatenate the first, it will trim down the first string and then concatenate these two strings. So library name slash, then TCAT, then file name slash. So slash, this will be trimmed, so it is already in trimmed situation condition, or you can say. So now I'll be concatenating this slash file name start tcat space, so it will be trimming this one, not this one. So then space will come, set fld2 equals, then star cat. We are not we are just concatenating the two strings before without doing anything. So star cat. So for character field we need a quote. So for giving a quote we will be writing two single quotes in between the um, and close between the single quotes. Then star cat, then field 2 character, then t cat, then this one. So this is for single quote. This code starts here. This is for single quotes where field 1 equals to this, and then star cat equal to this. Then this command gets executed again. Now this has been set to change to, so we'll be updating the field 1 value based on field 2 value change to, so 22. Update this set field 1, now field set field 1 to this one start cat where fld2 equals to star cat this. So these this is actually the syntax or the how we form the query here in a string in CL program. So you must note down this because this is very helpful if you are if any even a single apostrophe or parenthesis got missed, then you will be in trouble. You must know the formula or basic thing how we would be writing these strings or these statements. So that is the main thing. So now this is command gets formed and this will get executed using RUNSQL statement here. Now again we are populating change 3 in field 2 and field 1 is change 3. This is getting converted to character and then again running update command. So same as star cat bcat we are using pipe operation here, which is same as this star cat pipe operation is, and using the trim functions. So update, then pipe, then trim, library name slash trim file name, set fld to as. So this is for single quotes, and then field 2 the star cat for single quotes, then where field 1 equals to this one. So this will again gets executed here. Now since this has been changed to change 3, so we'll be updating the value of field 1 to 33 from 3. So we are doing the same thing using that pipe function and trim function. Update this, set field 1 equals to this, where field 2 equals to this. So we'll be executing this command. So we have seen such syntaxes that we have, or queries or state dynamic statements which we have prepared in our CL program. So these are various combinations. There may be some other possible combinations out there. uh, so let's compile this. Debug view should be star source. This program has been compiled. Now debug this. Strdbg run SQL updt tires stars breakpoint call run SQL updt. So it will be changed to change 1. So we can see that change 1, field 1 is 1 right now. So now field 1 also got changed to 1 1. You can see that the dynamic string gets formed. Update IBMi class 1 slash file 1 set field 2 equals to change 2 where field 1 equals to this. This is the dynamic string which is actually this one. So let's trigger it, execute this command. So we can see that this got changed to change 2. Now check this, update this, set this where field 2 equals to this. Now updating based on field 2. So this is the dynamic query for this output in command field. Let's execute this using RunSQL command. So we can see that the record has been changed right now. Now see this, update IBMi class 1 file 1 set field 2 equals to this where field 1 equals to this. So this is the same query using pipe functions and trim functions, and execute this. Just check. So we can see that this record has been changed to change 3. Now this will get changed to 33. Let's see. Update this set field 1 equals to this, where field 2 equals to change 3. This is the dynamic query gets executed. So these are the basic combinations of dynamic query. The results are same for all of us, um, but the ways of writing these queries are different. So whosoever is comfortable with whatever queries or whatever using either using pipe functions or either using cat concatenate, cat bcat tcat functions, or anything else they want, so they can use their approach. The result would be seen. The way to execute these commands is using the RUNSQL statements. The only thing you need to do is you need to prepare a command dynamically, then execute that. Just check. So we can see that we have updated these fields. Sure. So this is uh, all about updating file using run SQL command in CL programs, and this covers all the possible ways to update a file, and all the possible ways to prepare it. um, Not all, but some of the possible ways to prepare a dynamic string for updating a file in using run SQL command in CL program. So at last, thank you for watching my video, and if you like my video, so please don't forget to subscribe this channel, so that the latest notifications or the notifications for the latest videos would reach you. So thank you and have a nice time.